Well, good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. This was just couple night camp here. Just a convenient spot from where we did our hiking down there at the Coronado National Memorial. Was able to get some stuff done in town that we needed to get done, but we're going to be moving on to a new place. This is a very beautiful spot. Have camped here once before. Really enjoyed this area. Was hoping to see some coati. Did not see him. Maybe at the next camp. Fingers crossed. You having fun?
Yep.
Cool.
I gotta get back to work though.
Back to work for her. I'm gonna go scout out a new camp, and hopefully we can reconvene in another day or two.
Yeah.
And have some more fun adventures this weekend. So it is time for me to ramble on.
See ya. See you in a little bit.
Oh, it is a beautiful morning. Jeez. Don't have too long of a drive today. I think it's only about 80 miles to the next camp destination. I've got a couple things to do in town. I've got to stop at a post office and do a little resupply trip, top off my water and get a few more food items. But for now, I'm going to make my way down this dirt road till we find some pavement. All right, we found the highway. Away we go. Well, here we are, found another rough dirt road to go explore. A little bit of washboard. Looks like they got some rain out here too. I passed a couple muddy spots, but just cruising along, taking my time. Probably gonna go down a few miles and see what I can find for a camp. Well, I went down the main forest road and it started to get a little bit muddy. I pulled into what looked like could have been a good camp spot, and it was real greasy. I was slipping and sliding all over. So I did come in and check out this area here. It's right on a creek. It's kind of a pull-through area here. We were hoping for something with decent sun and room through the trees for Starlink, because there's no cell service out here. Kelly does need to work. So I'm going to check this out here at the end. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, well, I found a spot to camp here. I'm pretty happy with this. I think this should work out for probably the next week or so. I'm going to be able to do some exploring. I'm right near Chiricahua National Monument area, so we'll be able to go into the park and do some hiking. This is kind of a home-based camp, so I'll show you around here. So nothing too special, just a little pull off the side of the main forest road here. Do have a nice view of this rock peak up here. And then the sun is shining on it, but there's another really neat peak over here. It's a little bit more green. We'll try to get some shots of that tomorrow. But yeah, decent little camp spot. There is a fire ring here, some firewood someone collected, some more on the other side of the van. So anyway, we'll check in here, see what kind of trouble we can get into at this place. Okay, we got an early start this morning. It was freezing temperatures when we got up at camp, so that was a little bit of a challenge. But we made our way into Chiricahua National Monument Park, checked in at the visitor center. We're going to do the Big Loop hike, which is probably going to take us all day with stopping and admiring the scenery here. But as you can see, a lot of it is this just really beautiful rock formations coming out of the mountainsides. Trees intermingled there. So we're driving up to the Echo Canyon Trailhead parking lot. We're going to park there and do our loop from there. It's about 9.5 miles. So we packed a lunch, and again, it should take us most of the day. But it is just beautiful in here. First time coming to this park for the both of us. We're keeping an eye out for the coati. That's what we really want to see, but wow, look at this. But we'll be seeing more of this kind of stuff once we get on the trail. I gotta focus on driving. Okay, we are starting at the Echo. All right, we're starting at the Echo Canyon trailhead parking lot. We're gonna do the big loop. We got about 9.5 miles ahead of us.
It's chilly out.
It's chilly. We're at 6,800 feet. It was freezing at camp, and we were 1,000 feet lower. So yeah, it's a little brisk up here. Never started a hike with my down coat on.
Got my puffy coat. I got my hand warmers in too. Oh.
All right, away we go. Pretty spectacular in here. Start hiking right through these columns. All these balanced rocks, and call this the grotto, I think. It's just, the whole hillside is covered with those. I'll zoom in on my other camera. Yeah, the trail brings you right through all this. Yeah, so far this Echo Canyon trail, well, we're basically going to hit all the trails in this big loop, but it's just non-stop, like breathtaking. Oh, I thought we were going to go right through there. Got a leaner over here. All right, we made our descent down into Echo Park, we're calling this. We're going to take a little snack break. This has just been a wonderful hike so far. The descent down was not too steep, some switchbacks. It just brings you right through all of these hoodoos or columns, whatever you want to call them. So cool. Still no Kawadi yet though. Okay, I think we are reaching the low point here. We started way up over all this stuff and have been switchbacking our way down into this canyon. And we are eventually going to have to climb back up the other side. You can do this loop two different ways. We chose to do it this way, which is a more aggressive climb up rather than a descent. The steeper climbs down, descents down are rougher on my knees. So we decided to do it this way, and it's working out great. The views are spectacular. It's got a nice big little shady point here. Having fun?
Yep.
Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It's beautiful in here.
Yeah, neat. Let's keep on trucking. Well, we started up here, went all down through the canyon, and we're coming up this hillside, the other side of the mountain. Oh, this is pretty cool. We're making a pretty steep climb up here now. Got out of the canyon there. And these are some of the rocks that we were looking way up at. Now we're right up in them. Pretty neat. Cover a lot of neat terrain on this hike. All right, we finished some of our heavy climbing there. We're gonna do this little offshoot, the Heart of Rocks Loop Trail. It's a 1.1 miles round trip. Look at, someone found a rock that's shaped like a heart. So we just completed the Heart of Rocks Loop Trail, 1.1 miles. Totally worth it, but it is not easily accessed. It's a strenuous trail just to get up to this loop, either way you come in. So do your research, talk to the visitor center. But definitely hands down the highlight of the whole trail so far, and it literally gets you into the heart of the rocks. So now we continue on the Balanced Rock Trail, kind of just stringing all of the trails together on this big loop trail. So this will be another stretch of it, and then we'll connect back up, I believe, with the Echo Canyon. Bring us right back to where we started. That's kind of classic balanced rock right there. What do you think? Highlight of the whole trail?
Yeah, so far. And I think it will be. I think that loop is really where it's at.
That was epic. Good deal. Let's continue on. I'm not sure how they figure out how much it weighs. I guess they could estimate how much this stuff weighs, a smaller piece, and then measure the size of it. We've seen this one from all different angles. This is the closest we've been to it so far. Pretty cool. Probably well at the halfway point. There's this little spur trail for Inspiration Point. It's a 1 mile round trip. We're gonna go ahead and do it. We did just pass a couple. They asked if we were gonna do it. And I said, is it worth it? She goes, eh. He goes, oh, totally worth it. You gotta do it. So we're gonna do it. He said, you know, the way he said it, he's like, any opportunity for a view, so. It's good.
While you're here.
Yeah, it's just a mile extra. That's gonna put us probably over 10 miles total. Okay, this is the Inspiration Point lookout here. I'd say it's totally worth it. It gets you kind of more like right on the cliff's edge than anywhere else. And you can see where we started, which is over here. So we came all across down here. You can see the switchbacks going to the low point in the canyon, the ravine there, and then we came back up the other side, came all the way around. I'll use my phone camera. You can see a little bit better. You can see a little glistening right in the center there. The cars parked at the parking lot. And we came all through all those hoodoos, columns. And then down on this side here, you can actually see the trail, these switchbacks going all the way down into the canyon. And back up the other side. This has just been epic. What a place. I'm inspired. Is there anything in there?
I don't know. Open it.
There's a little ammo can here with the sign-in book at Inspiration Point, and there's actually a little monocular. It says to leave in the box so you can get a view. Are these dog treats? No, there's no dogs allowed here. Little thing of trail mix, an emergency blanket in case you're stranded up here. Some batteries. A little energy bar. Yeah, we should probably sign the book. Cool. Oh, I just got a little bit of vertigo. We made it!
We did.
Inspiration Point.
Inspired.
7,000 feet. It's actually 6,900 feet from this spot. We were up at 7,000 a little bit ago there, but.
What a great hike. Great hike.
We're not done yet, though. All right, we made it back to the loop point. This is where it all began. Parking lot's just right here. Home stretch, almost there.
Yep.
That was a little push towards the end, huh?
Good hike.
Yeah, very good. Good day hike. Here we are, home sweet home. All right, we made it. Big loop done. This guy landed right next to us here. Hey there. He must be used to getting fed. Yeah. He says, all right, I like Kit Kat. Okay, it is cool and windy out there. I was able to get the grill going and do up some beautiful looking chicken breasts. Kelly made us a very nice looking salad. What's in the salad?
Oh, we have cabbage, cucumber, carrots, cilantro, onion, pepitas.
Pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds, Parmesan, Caesar dressing,
Nice.
and crouton.
Looks good. Now, what is this situation? You've got a bag of something hanging off your cup.
I have fresh dates that were in my freezer, and apparently the edge of the bag
Stuck to the ice cube.
fell into the ice cube tray. So now it's like frozen to it. So I'm waiting for it to thaw enough so it releases my dates from my ice cube.
Got a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, it's a situation over here.
Okay, well, I'll let you get that sorted and we can dig in. Cheers. Thanks for the salad.
Cheers.
Well, I just wanted to thank you all for joining me on another one. Hope you enjoyed the video. We really enjoyed our time in Chiricahua National Monument. First time going there, we were close. A couple years ago, we were on the other side of the Chiricahua Mountains in Portal, Arizona, which is a really neat place to check out, Canyon Creek and all that. I do have a couple videos from there from a couple years ago. We did have Kelly's mom's dog, Hobbs, with us, so we weren't able to do as much exploring as we wanted to, so just had this on our list. I'm glad we were able to make it and check it out this time around. Been getting a few questions about Hobbs, the dog. We had announced it a couple years ago. Hobbs did pass away. He got pneumonia and was not able to recover from it, so that's the story on that. It was a very difficult time for both of us, but that answers the question. I know a lot of you have been asking. But anyway, we're going to be catching up with you in the next video here. This is probably going to be, me and Kelly have, I think, one more camp before we have to part ways, so we've really enjoyed our time together. We tried to make the most of it, and hopefully we can connect again at another time. But I hope you all doing well out there, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks again. Take care. Peace.